everyone, this is Audice here. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can make someone like you. Not in a sexual way, but I mean you can use this technique in job interviews. You can do this for anything where you want someone to choose you for a job or someone you like or a friend. So this can be used across the board, and it is a kind of a hypnosis. This is called conversional hypnosis or conversion hypnosis, or there's so many terms for it. Just to give you a little bit of background, this was done by a doctor, Milton Erickson, and Milton Erickson used to be a hypnotherapist. And one of his techniques was through trial and error that he noticed that our subconscious notices things that consciously you cannot notice. So for instance, your conscious can only notice maximum 40 things per second, I think. I can't remember. Your subconscious can notice 11,000 things per second. So you're not consciously noticing things, but your subconscious notices a lot of stuff while you're talking, you're doing something. So he used this technique when somebody comes into his clinic to build trust. And he would do that to just try to get a rapport done with them. And it works. Within 3 minutes, that person is like, wow, exactly doing what you're doing. And they start to like you, even if you don't talk, even if you don't say anything. This technique is called matching and mirroring. Matching and mirroring. Matching. So the first thing you want to do is match their words. So when somebody comes in, talks to you for a job, talks to you, if you're a real estate agent, they want to buy a house, a friend is saying something, you're trying to impress a girl on a first date, you have to match their words. Meaning, if I say, I don't like this house, you say, why don't you like this house? I love this place, why you love this place? I think this place is gorgeous. What makes it so gorgeous? You have to match their words. Match their words. I'm not saying repeating every single word, but pick up on the key words. That's number one for the topic matching. Number two, you have to match their tone of language. So when Milton Erickson would have somebody come into his office who doesn't want to get treated or has gone through a lot, and he would say to him, I don't know if I want to be here. I don't know if this is going to work. So Milton Erickson would say, why do you not want to be here? Tell me about more. So you notice how he matches his tone? You have to match their tone. It works 100%. If another guy comes in, he's like, I don't want to be here. I hate this. Hypnosis doesn't work. This is BS. Milton Erickson will say, sit down. Why is it BS? Talk to me. Sit down. You have to talk like them. Even if they're angry, you got to raise your vibration like them. Subconsciously, you're going to connect. This is called rapport. It connects with them. You keep doing this. You keep doing this. This is one part of it, but the better part, the second part, so this is the matching part, the mirroring. The mirroring works within 3 minutes. You got them. Mirroring meaning you have to mirror their body language. If the client or someone is sitting and talks and he does this, you don't have to do this right away. So let's say a client comes in. I'm the client. Hi, Audice, I don't know, I'm having trouble with anxiety. I can't sleep. I don't do this right away. So if I'm sitting on you, I'm like, okay, so tell me what happened. So I'm matching her hands and I'm matching her body language. She may sit and pull back and she will do this and talking to me. I will not do this right away. You have to do it subtly because subconscious is noticing. You don't want her to consciously notice. So when she's talking, finishing talking, I'll be like, okay. So let's say I'm speaking like this. I go back and I put my hand back up. Okay? It doesn't mean if she's picking her nose, I have to pick my nose. If she goes like this, I go like this. If she goes like this, I go like this. Again, split second difference, split second. You gotta mirror them, mirror them, mirror them. You give yourself 3 minutes. You do something, they'll start mirroring you. This works all the time for job interviews. You do that with an employer who is trying to interview you. They go in the front. When they ask you a question, you fold forward and you talk to them in the front. They put their, one leg here, one leg there. You gotta mirror them. And guys, I'm telling you, it works. I personally, when I learned this technique, I was sitting in the library. I would never forget this. And I'm drinking coffee. Having my cup of coffee, there was another guy sitting across from me. He didn't notice me. And I was like, let me test this because Let me see if this is real. So he's sitting there, he will take a sip of his coffee, I'll take a sip of my coffee. He turns that way while he's reading his book, I turn that way while he's reading his book, while I'm reading my book. I did this for about 3 minutes. Before I knew it, I went back and I did something. He started mirroring me. When somebody starts to mirror you, you know you got your trust. You know you got them. This technique is used by all therapists. We all do it. If most people know about this, because you cannot get someone to talk to you until they trust you. And this is part of the rapport. Tony Robbins does it. All world leaders do it. I'm going to show you lots of pictures, lots of images soon. Every world leader knows how to do it. And you know who is the best in it? President Obama, my favorite. He knew. He took a course. He took NLP. He took hypnosis. He would always sit with any world leader. Within 3 minutes, he got them to use hypnosis in speeches. He uses his hypnosis in talking to the public. He uses a lot of hypnotic words in his conversations with people. In any place you go, the world leaders are picking up on this. As you can see, these are just simple images of what really happens. And that's all, folks. That's all you have to do. This is called matching and mirroring. So 2 techniques in one. You are going to try this. I want you guys to try this. Just go. You don't have to try with a friend. You can just go to any place, watch 2 people talk, and just watch them. And you will see they start to mirror each other once they bond. You will see people on the first date. Then before you know it, they start to bond and they start to kind of match each other, mirror each other. Animals do it, humans do it subconsciously without you realizing it. When you see someone mirroring you, you know that there is a bond and there's trust. This is what we all do for jobs. I do this for every time I applied for a job a long time ago. I did this I sat in a boardroom one time and I was sitting there and there was 6 people and I didn't say a word. I was sitting there for an hour and a half. I did not say a word. All I was doing is the leader who's sitting in the boardroom, I was just mirroring him, mirroring him, mirroring him, mirroring him. That's all I did. When the end when I left, he's like, thank you, you were great. I'm like, I didn't even say anything. Great for what? But he bonded. That's the key. You bond with them. I don't want to make this video long, but I recommend you watch Tony Robbins. There was an episode, I think, called How to Build a Rapport, or the Rapport. He shows you how to do it. Everybody does it. This technique is used everywhere, especially in politics. I hope you can use this to your advantage. Maybe the first couple of times you have to practice it, to do it with a friend, a client, a pet. It works with my cat. It works with friends, family members. It works with anybody. And then after maybe 2 times, you will become natural. Without you noticing, you start to mirror them. It becomes just a natural thing. Do it on the bus, do it with classes, do it in job interviews. Go test it out. Go sit in a restaurant and watch somebody and start mirroring them and give yourself like 3 minutes, 4 minutes and see when they start mirroring you. Message me, let me know. Post it. Do it for job interviews. It will work. All right? Good luck to you.